Hey, it's Chris. Welcome to a video where I'll be comparing the new Beats Studio Buds Plus to the AirPods Pro, the Beats Fit Pro, and the last version, the original version of the Beats Studio Buds. Now we're gonna talk about this new transparent design in just a second, but first, I know you're super interested in knowing what these sound like. Let me just say this, over the years, Beats has really improved on the sound quality of their headphones, of their products, and these make great everyday earbuds. And the reason why is really simple. These deliver what I would say is a superior audio experience that ensures a balanced, detailed sound profile across all frequency ranges. So I'm actually gonna pop these in so you can see what they look like when somebody wears them for the rest of this review. But I'll just say, I popped on that opening theme sequence for Top Gun Maverick and it just thundered. I know you know what I'm talking about. Wow, it was awesome. You know, I'm sitting here listening to Doing It Right, which I talked about in the last review, because every now and then you get this bass that is just really low that can sink lesser earbuds, right? But here it picks up and just like hits in a way that is just like, okay, that's how it's supposed to sound. I get it. But from classical to rap to rock, what I'll say is they deliver a crisp, immersive listening experience that truly does justice to your music. They're just enjoyable to listen to. All right, so how do the new Studio Buds Plus here compare to the original Studio Buds? Well, the new ones have an enhanced audio architecture, and what that basically amounts to is I feel like they're more immersive. So they've got a new and much improved adaptive active noise canceling feature, improved transparency mode, we're gonna talk about that. And with ANC off, the active noise canceling off, the battery is gonna last up to 36 hours. Now that's including the case, of course, and that's with ANC off. But that maintains the price point of the originals here, which is pretty cool. So here's what I would say, that makes the BSB Plus here a fantastic value choice if you prioritize sound quality, battery life, and comfort. These are your buds. All right, but what about versus the Beats Fit Pro? You know I love these if you've been a subscriber to the channel at all. I rave about these. I'm just gonna tell you, the Beats Fit Pro do have an edge over the BSB Pluses with fully adaptive ANC, that's number one, and they have Apple's H1 chip, number two, and of course that enables personalized spatial audio with head tracking, which is a nice feature. But your mind might be blown to realize that these actually have slightly worse battery life, and they come at a higher cost. So the BSB Plus here, this is a more budget-friendly choice while still delivering superior sound quality. Now I wanna do some following up on some of the comments that I made for the original Beats Studio Buds video that I did, especially in comparison to the AirPods Pro here. You know, in the original video, I said that I actually preferred the sound of the original Studio Buds here to the AirPods Pro, and I feel like I actually still prefer the sound of these over the AirPods Pro. Now, AirPods Pro are really nice. There's only so much noise canceling that earbuds can do. But I said in the last Beats Studio Buds review that the noise canceling was night and day better on the Pros than on the original Beats Studio Buds. So that was one thing I really wanted to test on the new Studio Buds Plus here. How is the ANC? How's the transparency mode? Because in my last review, I said when the ANC was turned on, I almost couldn't tell a difference between transparency mode and when it was supposed to be blocking noise with the ANC. I'm happy to report that that seems fixed, right? I can tell that ANC is active here and it actually works. It does something. It's satisfying to use now. And that wasn't the case for me last time. Hey, while we're talking about stuff that's good to hear, I should just clue you into my productivity course. If you wanna be more productive, more efficient in the Apple ecosystem, check it out. It's called Learning to Be Productive. It's linked up down below. People are liking the course. The comments have been very kind. If you wanna get down on it, check it out before the temporary inflation relief pricing goes away. Now, something else that I said in my last review is that I preferred the fit and comfort of the Studio Buds over the AirPods Pro. And actually, I don't think that's changed with these new ones. They're just really light to have in your ear. It's not like the AirPods are uncomfortable by any means, but I kind of like the stemless design that you get here. And form factor wise, I think I would probably choose this design over the AirPods Pro. I just like it. That said, I did sort of ding the button on the Studio Buds last time because I said it was a little too easy to push, and that's been a little bit re-engineered. And on the one hand, that's great because you don't want to create a bunch of ear pressure when you're hitting the button, right? You don't want that throbbing kind of sharp pressure that can be created by some buds, when you adjust the controls. So easy to press is good, but I think they've got the balance just right now. All right, now look at the case design here. The AirPods Pro have such a small, compact, nice case, fits in the pocket so nicely. And I said that this case was a little big, and it's not like it's shrunk any for the Plus version, still pretty big, and it's not the end of the world. Obviously, the looks are awesome. Really into this transparent look. That definitely helps make up for the fact that we have no wireless charging here, unfortunately, although you have the fast fuel feature, which juices it up real quickly. But with the AirPods Pro, I've gotten used to just dumping these off on a wireless charger and then going to bed or whatever, and they're ready to go the next morning. It's a small thing. It's not the end of the world that doesn't have wireless charging, but it's a nice thing, especially if the case is so big. It'd be a nice trade-off to at least get the wireless charging. So here's the thing. Let me just rant about earbuds for a second, just kind of a raw conversation about them, right? I have been getting more into working out and weightlifting, and these are like a must-have. The Fit Pros for that, because the wingtip design really keeps them in my ear, and they're comfortable for me that way. It's gonna be different for everybody, but those are comfortable for me as well. So are these. But if you're doing anything athletic where there's a lot of jostling, or even if you have trouble just keeping earbuds in your ear as you go about your regular business, and you're not even jogging, but just around the house or something, maybe they fall out. The wingtip design, it is a bonus. I feel like a bonus. Now, if you're just at your desk for most of the day, or you're just going on a walk or something, you just want some earbuds that look good, easy to use. In that case, I think either the AirPods Pro or the Studio Buds Plus or regular are going to be great. Earbuds have really become a personal statement of how you view yourself, how you want to be viewed. They're a fashion thing as well as just something that's a utility. You want the sound to be good. You want the voice quality to be good when you're having a conversation. And by the way, that's improved here as well. That sounds very good, nice and crispy. But in the looks in the product design department, this is kind of a new trend that we've been seeing. OnePlus has really been promoting this sort of translucent vibe. And if a company does it wrong, I think it can look bad. I think it can look cheap. This doesn't look cheap to me. It doesn't feel cheap either. It's nice and lightweight, and it looks good in the ear. It's very different. You don't see this around town, and that's something that I like about it. It's really unique at the moment. On the other hand, you do see AirPods all over the place. The actual ones are rip-offs. That's become such an iconic look in and of itself. It's just everywhere. So it is nice to have something that stands out from the pack, and I am actually currently really into this look. I like it a lot. Right, there's different ways you could go. You could go the direction of wanting people to really notice what's in your ear with a hot color like this, or you could be more subtle. This is more subtle, and it's less noticeable. Talk about transparency mode, this is like the visual transparency mode. Okay, so let me help you decide which one of these you should buy depending on what you're in the market for. If you value sound quality, comfort, and extended battery life at an affordable price, the Beats Studio Buds Plus are a great choice. And I have to mention, they're ideal for both Apple and Android users due to their universal compatibility. That said, if you prioritize adaptive ANC and personalized spatial audio, then you're gonna wanna take a look at the Beats Fit Pro, as long as you don't mind a higher price point. All right, that's it for this video. We're getting to the point here where Beats just keeps turning out these great products, and it's like, what don't I like? That's just the level that we're at here. Thanks for hanging out today. I'll link this stuff up down below so you can check it out. Don't forget, we got a newsletter. If you like finding great new Apple accessories and apps and things that you never heard of without doing any of the work, it just comes to you in your inbox on Fridays. Check out our newsletter, linked up down below. Check out the course. I'll catch you in the next video. Later.